Playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. A running play called on 4th down. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Lee. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
No way to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember that last possession went for it 4th down and got stopped. Ended up costing them a field goal. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Looking to throw here. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Howell. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Makes it look easy. And we're all tied up now. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They try to sneak it for the first.
That's another side post.
A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Powers through.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The Cyclones pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dump off caught by the running back. Touchdown, Iowa State. They couldn't stop him there. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They call the counter play here.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a good grab. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fights through the tackle. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And the Hokies moving quickly down the field here.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. And let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
He hands it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Handoff to the right side. The Cyclones pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. And the Cyclones will have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Cyclones, to put them on top now. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lions. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
29 Philly. 2.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up with a first down at the 41.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Cyclones pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Cyclones come to the line with 1st and goal. Defense with more pre-snap movement. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
That's reeled in. It's Wiggins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff running right. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but forced down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. But that moves the ball into plus territory, trying to be aggressive here and win the game before overtime.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. You got a quarterback that makes good reads, can throw the football well. Why go into overtime? Take some chances here and try to win it in regulation.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. And the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, this becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
And somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw, the catch is made. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Design quarterback run. For a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. Number 3.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Has a pass to the end zone. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going.
Ooh, a bold call by the offense backfires. It gives the defense a lot of confidence in an area you never want them to feel that confident.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own 2-point conversion to send us to a third overtime. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And no, he doesn't get in. They've stopped him to win the game in double overtime. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do.